You're listening to Squatch Talks Podcast. Real stories and real encounters told by real researchers. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Welcome back to Squatch Talks Podcast.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Better and better. Hey, tonight's show is going to be a little different. As you can see, I have my lovely co-host Heather with me tonight. And we have a kind of a special episode, I would say. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, something different.
Something different. We're going to just kind of introduce it, and then we're going to allow you to watch it, and then we'll come back at the end and wrap things up. But on our expedition in the Pine Barrens, like about a week and a half ago, we had a night of, I would have to say, strange paranormal activity, and something that hasn't ever occurred on any of my prior expeditions. So Heather was back at base camp in her tent reading, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, holding down the fort while the two teams went out to a area that was private property that we'd been granted access to. And we kind of, dispersed the two groups. One went in and then the next one came in about 15 minutes later, and we set up little satellite camps. Had some activity in the way of Bigfoot. We had some knocks and some whistles, but the majority of our evening was spent having a conversation with what I call a spirit. And according to a couple of the attendees who were clairvoyant and sensitives, they kind of determined it to have been a young man who potentially committed suicide and wanted to get a message across to his family that he was sorry. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio from that evening. And I condensed about 3.5 hours down to an hour of audio. And I hope you enjoy it. It's different than our normal type of episode. It's going to have some background video from drone footage and also night, driving on the GoPro. So hopefully that'll keep you entertained. And we'll come back at the end and talk a little bit about it. But first, I almost forgot. lot going on always, right? We went out this week to check out an area, a campground where we're going to be spending our 4th of July, right, holiday. Yeah. Did you enjoy that?
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Heather got to see the Harrisville ruins up close and personal.
Yeah, I've never been back there before. Nope. It was really, really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Called it a castle.
Yeah, that does. It looks like a castle.
And then we went to the lake, flew the drone a little bit more, and took a dip. And yeah, but before that, what was it, Sunday? What day did we go down to Smithville? Sunday, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we took a ride down to Smithville, and of course had our favorite lunch at Fred and Ethel's.
Yep.
But I wound up coming home with a couple of souvenirs. The first one I got is a coyote skull. I know. Why would I get a coyote skull, you're asking? Well, because when we're out in the forest looking for Sasquatch, often we'll have a pack of coyotes respond to some of our calls. So I picked what I thought was the best one. And as you can see, it's pretty pristine. You got some nice teeth going on there, right? And what's the other thing? I'm going to give you that.
This is pretty cool.
Heather got me a gift. Warning, recent Bigfoot sightings in area. Ha! So that's gonna.
Speaking of recent Bigfoot sightings in area.
Ooh, do tell. What do you got to say?
Did you already share with everyone?
I think I made a little short about it. I actually did have last week the privilege of interviewing a witness who happened to have had a sighting, a daylight sighting, on May 26th on her way to work. Okay. And this is a young woman who actually is cousins with my friend Tom.
It's niece, isn't it?
Tom's niece. Yeah, That's right. So she had a sighting on her way to work. And first thing she does when she gets to the stop sign is text her cousin. And she's like, well, it finally happened. I saw Bigfoot. So she came by with Tom, and I did an interview with her, and then we went and actually did a recreation at the location, right? Squatchy as hell. I don't know, did we talk about this? I took Heather Friday night before they came over. Friday after I closed, we went to the location, remember?
Mm-hmm. And we pulled up there, and I'm filming the.
She's taking pictures of the pasture, the
flowers.
flowers, and I see a young guy across the street, just long hair, walking. And I thought, oh, maybe this is the Bigfoot, you know. So I back up and I roll the window down and I say, hey, excuse me, can I ask you a question? And he ignores me. So I ask him again, hey, hello, can I ask you a question? He waves his arm back and he just keeps walking.
Like this poor kid. Eric's probably freaking him out.
Right. So hey, I look in my rear view and I see a guy leaning on his mailbox checking me out, right? So you hop back in the truck and we turn around, we come back and I ask him if I could ask him something.
You said, have you seen anything or heard anything strange lately? And I said, have besides us?
I said, have you had any strange activity lately? Or have you seen anything strange? And that's when you said, besides us. So, which was pretty funny, I have to say. So yeah, we talked to him and he wasn't aware of any Bigfoots in his area.
But he did say there's a lot of animals in the area. Guinea hens, chickens,
he
goats.
raises chickens and goats, right?
Yep.
And the people across the street, they're kind of like a little backwoods kind of little deliverance kind of thing going on. They have ducks and other pigeons, I think, right? So a smorgasbord, if you'd like, for a Bigfoot, right? So yeah, this Bigfoot was coming down, but we'll talk about that in the episode where I interview her. I guess we'll do a recap of that. Yeah. So tonight's recap is again a continuation of our Pine Barrens expedition, which we had a lot of fun with some great attendees. Last night, I'm a little tired, so forgive me. I look like I'm tired. We didn't get into early morning hours. I was out with Art and Jacob back out in the woods, and the three of us, not too much activity, but great spot. And we found a potential location to go remote camping, which is near where some other truck campers got scared out of the woods with a really exciting encounter, which I'm hoping I'll get a chance to interview that witness at some point. But yeah, these are the kinds of things you're going to hear in season 4, real stories, real encounters, and told by real researchers, of course. But going to play this episode of Saturday Night's Ops in private posted property, and catch you at the end. All right, it is now 2242 hours. 2242 hours for June 10th.
You're going to be playing that on now, right?
No, my reporter, yeah. I know the demerit. Thank you. It's because I taught you that you turn your radio on when you get out of the truck.
When I did paranormal stuff, I let the recorder running the whole time.
The whole time. Took up the whole road.
You never know when you're going to catch them.
All right, so remember, we're going in now. This is where we want to start being a little stealthier, okay? I'm going to keep my volume down. And you just send out good energy and think good thoughts, okay? Think good thoughts. Welcoming, inviting, loving thoughts.
Yeah.
Has it been 10 minutes already? I would say wait 4 or 5 more minutes and then start in. Over.
Alright, copy that. We'll be heading out south 5 or so.
10-4. I like to get a little bit of a head start, you know? I think we're going too quick. We're losing Cassandra. It's the UFOs contacting us.
Yeah. It's nice clear.
Isn't it nice?
Look how clear it is.
I'm telling you, man. Matt Moneymaker told us the wildfire smoke will be gone by midnight, and he was right. We all here? Hey, one thing I noticed: no airplanes.
That's good.
That's a good thing. And I'm not hearing any vehicle traffic either.
No road noise, you know what I mean?
We're far enough away from the road.
I think so. But the other night, I mean, with the Pied Piper, we had nothing but planes, remember?
Uh-huh.
So, I'm feeling good about that. What does everybody think about this spot? You okay with it?
It's interesting.
I know you said you had a foreboding type of feeling, right? Like we don't belong here.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling now? Still have it, or?
It's not as bad now.
Okay.
I'm just trying to zone in.
Also, you might see some UFO activity in the Pine Barrens if you look up from time to time. And it's a clear night.
It's an interesting star up there, that's for sure. Yeah, so anyway, getting back to the story, so that same guy that was sleeping in his truck, he set up a trail cam by camp. He put the leftover food out.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day he's telling me, yeah, man, I got a fox eating it, I got this animal eating it.
I got food out behind my tent, and Heather's back there by herself.
The best thing
I got a trail camera, and I have an LER recorder going, too.
The best thing to use is a jar of peanut butter.
I brought some, but I didn't waste it. I didn't open it.
You leave it sealed.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. No, I did that at another location, and something, it was a big jar, too. Something opened the lid, and scooped out some, and then I moved it back to where we found it. I couldn't find the lid, so I left it back there, and then next time we went out, it was gone. Completely gone. Big jar.
Yeah, he wasn't in
This was just recently.
Yeah, what I'm picking up was younger.
So what I'm doing is listening through my left headphone. And it's like a bionic ear. Have you ever seen this before?
I think so.
This is my stick mic. And it's attached to a digital recorder.
Oh, wow.
Here, listen to it. I'll let you try it. You see the difference it makes? Now listen, if I go like this on the ground, you hear that? That's why after we do a provocation, it's real important to remain as still as possible and silent so that this will pick up any response.
What time is it? Picking up the plane.
Oh, of course. No planes out here. Alpha to Bravo.
Bravo, go ahead.
We're all set up. We've been sitting quietly, just kind of getting accustomed to the sounds. I thought, in a few minutes we can start doing maybe one knock, so I'll radio before we do it. But I'll start with a knock, and then you guys can respond with one knock 30 seconds after us. Over.
Bravo, copy, over.
I heard something at my 6 o'clock.
Was it in the middle of the road on the side?
To the right.
To the right?
Did you hear it at your 9 o'clock?
I didn't see it, but...
Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Down the road. You see what looks like a light? It just got bright down there.
I do see that.
I don't know if it's my eyes or what, but it looked like it got brighter to me.
That happened last night, though,
Yeah, it
too,
did.
to me. I mean, the whole area looks lit up.
I guess he needs off the green light.
Alright, we ready to start this show? Okay. Alpha to Bravo. I'm going to do a single mallet last block knock in 10 seconds. Over. And let's do the thing where we click twice to indicate we either received or heard it. Over.
That just went off.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a blast block knock in 10 seconds. Okay?
Yes, sir, I've got this off my ears. Right up to 5.
You went up to the red?
Yeah.
And it's funny, because I just felt that spirit come back in this area.
And let's keep quiet after I do it, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Was that you?
No, that was them returning.
Okay.
That one was a wind blow over there.
What's that?
Yeah, kind of right behind where Eric is.
In the woods behind her?
Yeah.
What's behind her?
I saw a red glow right behind you, and then it disappeared.
If you've got my back, you gotta let me know if there's something behind me. A red light?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, I forgot I was talking a little quiet.
All I heard was behind Eric.
There's nothing on the phone.
It was only there for a second, and then it disappeared right away.
That doesn't mean
No, just, be observant and see if it continues. Like I said, I had that happen at the... I'm about to do a second knock. Over.
We know you're here.
Yes.
Alright, so this is a blast block. Alright. The first one I did was using this mallet. Okay, see how it's beveled?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll hold it up in the air. I took out the clamp and I put my finger through it. And I'll hold it up and then I'll whack it like that with the mallet.
Mm-hmm.
This is my squatch stick. Okay. I'm going to try it with the squatch stick and see if we don't get a little bit louder response.
Do they have yellow light on down there?
Yep.
They do?
Yeah, they had a white light on down there.
Yeah, it's about the same.
Yeah, it sounded about the same.
So that was a little louder. Now remember, let's try to be quiet.
You okay?
Yeah, it's got a little chill.
What the fuck
You
is
heard that?
Yeah, what is that?
What is that?
It sounds like it's coming from behind where Sarah is.
That's just a rumbling.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah, it just stopped.
It's back again.
That's somebody's stomach.
That was your stomach?
Yeah, that was...
somebody's stomach.
It almost sounded like what an airplane would. As
Yeah,
coming in.
a train is what I can...
Michael thinks he heard a knock while you guys were discussing that.
Okay.
Was that them?
Which way did you hear it? Like,
In front of him, right? You heard it come from in front of you, right? We don't point, remember? Okay, 12 o'clock, right? Yeah. That is 11 o'clock.
Okay. That's going up. Oh, look at that. KT's going up right there.
dude, wow. I just saw that lit up. I'm not
It's
even
still
looking
lit
at
up.
it.
Dude.
There's no reason for that.
Okay, we know we know you're here.
We know you're here. If you would like to make your presence known, please do. We're here in peace.
Footprints.
We're sick rigging tonight.
Eric.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
People behind us.
It would have been around 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock? Yeah. Okay. Brian? Behind you to your 5 o'clock might be some movement. I don't know. Maybe is happening. Looks like we definitely welcome you to make your presence known.
What was she agreeing to?
Can you change the color on that light again for us? If you're here, let us know. You're safe. If you're a ghost squatch, we'd love to talk with you. Squatches might be ghosts too. Sure.
Thank you. You're welcome. I hear rumbling. No, I hear like...
I also hear that. I can see that. Believe it or not.
I hear moving. I hear footsteps. Guys, I need you to stop moving.
I believe you. I'm hearing something too.
No idea. I'd be super far back.
Well, I thought we hearing something. I'm definitely hearing something.
So for me, I'm just dead. On my legs down. I'm over here. Just from the side down, right? Yes, that's you making the temperature change, right? Thank you.
Sorry, I'll come back, buddy. Okay.
Michael, they did do a response.
Okay.
Nope. I just asked her if she confirmed.
I think he took his own life here. That's what I thought too.
Okay, that's what Cassandra was saying.
Yeah.
She did say that.
I think he hung himself. Yeah.
Okay.
No wonder you're feeling like a sad feeling.
No, that's not that.
And I think
Is that what you said?
Oh, okay.
I'm not going after him.
Oh, no, you're going after something different.
Okay. But I mean,
I'm thinking like the sad feeling comes
Yeah,
forward.
which is what I felt at the bowl. You get the sad house.
mournful.
Yeah.
I called him lovesick though.
You know, he's
I think there was something in the bowl that I was I think it might have been that mound that I wasn't able to walk over. Nate walked over, didn't even think about it. I stopped, I could walk over that.
I know Art's got this aspect that he had to do.
I think I'm here. I'm not communicating with your spirit.
it's not in the back of my mind. I think it needs to be everything. But
You want to help him cross over?
Yeah.
my daddy's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's help you cross over. Okay? It's okay to go to the light. We love you. Your family loves you. It's okay to leave now. They won't ever forget you. That love. I don't know if you guys feel any different about him.
No. I feel like
He doesn't want to leave me.
we need to know who he is so we could tell his family he's sorry. For whatever. Yeah, thank you. I understand.
Okay, well.
We will make sure, thank you. We will make sure we find out. We will tell them that you are sorry. Okay? Yeah, no, but they already know that. We'll tell them. I think we're maybe the first people who knew that. Lots of people have come past, but we're the only ones who have acknowledged that he's here. Yeah, no fair. Yeah, you can go now.
There's that message off there.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out for you.
So the information is, if you can get a hold of the owners and find out who it was, that he's sorry.
Okay.
That's what they got.
And you're saying it was a male presence?
Yeah, I would say.
Around 24?
Yeah.
Potentially.
23, 24.
Oh my gosh, it just answered me.
Yeah.
What did you hear?
No, it
Oh,
lit
that
up.
answered you. Okay.
Oh my gosh, as soon as I said it, it lit bright up.
Yeah, so he's been communicating.
Wow. Yeah, but I'm tingling.
No,
I'm tingling, my legs are like, oh my god, it's like pins and needles.
and we're trying to help him move on, but he wants to know that the message is going to get passed off before he
He's not confident.
Okay, well, I happen to have a direct connection with the present landowner, and be happy to relay the message that you're sorry, and you have now the ability and the chance to move to the next dimension, to the next realm, where you will see fit. I will relay the information, I promise. Is there any last...
And last what?
message. That's what I was going to finish with, but then it lit up.
That's because they like to read minds.
Look at the, you can see the lights down there, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Alpha to Bravo, did I just see white lights down in your direction? Over.
Bravo, negative. We have no white lights on, but as soon as you said that, our K2 meter went off.
We know you're here.
Your K2?
10-4. Ours just went off full strength. Over.
What?
She said no, there's no white lights down there. And their K2 meter went off.
Yeah.
And when we were talking about the white lights that went off, and I think he was saying that it was him. But I could be wrong. But that's what I was picking up.
Was that,
I am like tingling.
Was that you setting off those lights? Can we see you visually? No, he's not that strong.
Oh my goodness, though. I was looking down the road. Did anybody turn and look down there?
Yes, I saw the light.
You did? Okay.
Was that you or was that something else? Was that something else?
Was that you?
Yeah, that was you.
It's answering. I've never had this communication with an entity before. Oh my god.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Oh my gosh.
We appreciate you. We know you're here. Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish we knew your name. Yet we'll find out.
Was your name John by any chance?
And that's what they were picking up on.
I was
that
just
name.
going to do that.
I think he's all got that name, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't.
Did your name start with a J?
What do you pick up?
Did your name start with a D?
Could be Joseph.
Does it start with an M? David or Dave or Dan or... I'm not great with names. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, he did.
Michael.
No, we'll figure it out.
There's a tap behind.
I heard, yeah. To my 3 o'clock.
Yes, behind Mike.
Yep. Oh. Thank you for talking with us. You're welcome to move on, though. Your work here on this plane is done. Move on. Be with your loved ones.
He says he needs to say sorry. Yeah.
He just doesn't want to.
We know
Wow.
you're sorry.
This is I can't believe the tingling and the sensations I felt.
It's a neat feeling, isn't it? I have 2 pictures at home with one has a little girl in it that I helped her move over.
Wow.
It was a neat feeling.
I definitely saw lights down there, though.
Yes, I did too. I thought that was them.
I thought that was them.
Did I see you earlier on the side of the road?
Was that you that Sarah saw on the side of the road?
Right by the marker.
No,
by the marker?
It was after that.
After the marker?
Yeah.
After the marker?
No, I don't think it was.
Okay. Wow, those white lights, though, were very visible. And
Are you affecting Skylar?
Skylar needs to sit down now.
I think I'm going to have...
Drink some water.
I don't have any.
I do in my backpack.
Skylar.
Right there.
There's a bottle in my backpack. Drink some water.
there's a bottle in his backpack, Skylar. So, here we are, right? Here we are out in the woods looking for the elusive Sasquatch.
Can you get it?
If the spirit that's communicating with us, are there any Bigfoot in this area?
Big squirrel?
Yeah, it's just like a little top.
Figure might as well ask, right?
Yeah,
They
just
are.
do whatever you want to do.
Are there any
Somewhere.
other
Got it?
primates in this area? If so, could you give us a hint?
No.
Are we in the right place?
No, it's just him. But you can't be here. Well, you can be here if you really want to, but why would you want to? You have life review to do. You need to go, though. There's nothing for you to do here on this path.
I'll convey your message, okay?
Still not confident. I know. Yeah. Can you ask them if they... Was that you that... Did you just show yourself in the lights down there again, or was that them? That was you? Okay, thank you. Do you need us to go back with them? Okay.
Alpha to Bravo,
Okay.
are you seeing any white lights in the trail over?
You need us to go back there?
We keep seeing white lights coming from your direction, and the K2 meter keeps responding to us. Over.
Which marker? So I did leave one after. Out of cross? No, I left one at the first bridge. No. The marker. Oh, the cross. I will leave it.
10-4. No lights on their end.
Yeah.
I definitely saw like a flashlight type thing.
I saw multiple.
Yeah, more than one. Yeah.
I thought they turned their headlights on.
Exactly.
Thinking,
and I'm like, why are they putting their white light on?
Right, we don't do that.
Right.
Oh, yes. Talk to us. Yes.
I was totally shocked. That's why I radioed down there like, Patty, you should know better. You know what I mean?
Are they by where you passed away?
Well, I'm kind of dying to do a call.
Okay, go for it.
I'm kind of itching to do a call, over.
Is that okay if he does a call?
We are too, over.
10-4. I'm going to do the Matt Moneymaker style howls. I'm going to do 2 of them. And then wait a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and give me a response. Over.
Who's your grandmother?
No, just I don't feel his presence anymore.
He's gone. Down that way.
I went to go look at them.
Hmm? He wonders why we're screaming.
Yeah. That is echo.
You still here? They're going to respond to my calls, okay?
It's a pretty good echo.
That was amazing, huh?
Really, really good.
Hey, did you like my calls? Are you telling me not to do that again? Did I disrupt anything? Ah, it was a whoop. Indicate that I heard it.
That was in response to your...
To his question?
Hmm?
To his question?
No, he pushed the button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what
and
you
it's
mean.
setting it off.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll walk away and see if it does it.
Yeah, but it's only a couple little blips.
That definitely sets it off when I hit my button.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like it was. I mean, you weren't hitting it and it was going off.
Right.
You're doing it now.
Yeah, I just did it to test it with the other channel.
Yeah, I don't think he's next to us at the moment.
Yeah, but you weren't doing it before when it was going
I
off.
don't think so, 'cause I
No, I wasn't. You're right. I was not.
You had it sitting over there.
I did, yeah.
Are you here with us still?
But that's interesting to know that it sets it off.
It puts off a lot of magnetic field.
Yeah.
He did.
But like I said earlier, I don't like going out and doing a whole bunch of whoops and knocks and yells, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think, just letting them know we're here is really enough.
Yeah.
Geese.
Is that you?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Are you back with us?
Do you have anything else you'd like us to relay for you before you go? Besides saying I'm sorry? Do you want to say you're okay and you're at peace?
But he's not.
He just wants to know that they're still love him.
Is that true? You want to let them know that you still love them and you're sorry? It just blipped, didn't it? Yep.
Yeah, he still loves them, but he wants to know that they still love him for what happened.
Right.
I'd really love to be able to validate that.
No, that's out of my wheelhouse. I just work here.
I just work here. Even me. Yeah,
Yo.
Not close.
Does anybody else have a specific call they'd like to try or anything?
Well, mine's totally different.
Yeah. I mean, I like to let everybody have an opportunity to do stuff, though. You know what I mean? So if there's anything somebody wishes to do, I mean, Jacob, of course, has the incredible Ohio howl and does the samurai chatter. Yep. Right.
You do?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good with the samurai chatter that you have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
no,
that
that's
was
really
pretty
good. Yeah.
Did you cut from here now?
Honestly, he should have won the contest.
No, it's okay.
Am I picking up anything?
It sounded like something going.
I had my headphones off when I was just talking.
I was gonna say, I don't know if it was the road or what, but I heard something going.
I did not hear that.
Huh?
How long ago?
Not that long ago.
When I was just talking? Yeah, every time I talk. Freaking every time.
I agree.
Every time I talk, right? Something happens. I didn't push any buttons. This is the first time I'm getting like...
Excited?
My hairs are standing up under my jacket. And I have this coldness right here now. Oh my God.
You're opening up, Eric. You're opening up.
I can't. How's that possible?
Welcome to the other side, Eric. Welcome to
How
the
is
other
that
side.
possible?
What was that?
What'd you hear?
What'd you hear? I definitely moved.
It's over there. Where? There. Can I respond? No. I'm sorry. That's an inside joke. That's what Matt said to me on the first.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I said, I was the organizer. I'm like, can I respond? He said, no. I'm listening now through the headphones.
I live in the woods of Cinderella.
I don't know. It's just I had to sit down.
Are they turning their lights on again?
Oh my God. I saw them.
That's definitely them.
No, I saw white lights though.
White lights and then red.
Was that you?
Could this be fireflies?
No freaking way.
Wait a minute.
Let me know if you want me to do chatter.
What kind of call would you like to do?
We try to do samurai chatter.
I'm going to have Jacob do some samurai chatter in 10 seconds. Over. Okay. Jacob's going to do his samurai chatter in 10. Quiet on the set. Do another. I heard you. I just heard rock glide. That sounded good. Can I get a response out of my friend Bobby down there? Over.
Thank you.
Bravo, copy in 30 seconds.
Bobby's going to respond in 30 seconds. I'm going to record his owl. Stay quiet. I just saw white lights again. I saw them too. I just saw the white lights. It's an off-roader on the Oswego Road. He's got a good call. He does. What?
I had to start trying to remote view here. Start communicating with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me like 4 or 5 times remote viewing Nate's place before they trusted me.
Okay.
I mean, right now, they're not used to anybody being here at night.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's here at night. That's why they're probably a little surprised.
Yeah, they don't know what to think of them. I've been trying to tell them it's okay, that we're not here to hurt them.
Right.
But then to build that trust up with me.
Yeah. They were like, did you turn the K2 meter off?
No, it's still on.
Oh yeah, there it is. Well, no, just send out positive thoughts. You know, we're all on board.
I keep.
Nobody ever.
I saw what you see about the white light. I just saw like a flash of white.
No, I'm talking multiple white lights and multiple times. Saracen too. Jacob saw it. That was the first I saw it. Mike saw it. No, it's really happening.
That's all you can do.
I'm getting chills.
Here's a little thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know what? When I got those knocks in PA, I had just done 2 knocks. I held up my mic and then pop from up on the hillside. I was like, I just got a response. And Todd says, copy that. I heard it. Alpha to Bravo, are you having any activity or K2 activity or anything going on? Over.
This is Bravo. We did hear 2 odd sounds. I'm not sure what it was, but it was very distinct and 2 of the exact same sound down here after Bobby. Over.
I was holding it for so long. So
You did hear Jacob's samurai chatter, though, over?
We heard it faintly.
10-4. They faintly heard his samurai chatter.
Okay.
Do you have a white light on up with your group? Over.
Nobody had a white light, right?
Just you with your walkie.
Negative. I have a red headlamp on only. Over.
We just all saw a white light in your area. Over.
10-4. I've seen multiple white lights in your direction. Multiple times. Over.
Copy, we're dark here.
They're dark there. That's crazy.
Could it be the K2 going off that we're seeing?
No, but it's white.
Yeah, there's no way that we're going to see the K2.
I'm sure she's going to like a stick firefly.
Or swamp gas.
Just directed to that compass.
I know, it came from behind you.
To mine,
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
It did definitely come from the street.
That's Eric's. Look at the difference. Right?
I'm sorry.
What you guys hear?
I can't digestion my smoke. Do they have lights on down there again?
No, they're dark.
Okay, so I just saw lights again.
White light?
Yeah. To the left of the trail. I just saw a white light go across the trail.
Gross?
Yep. I wonder how long it's been feeding for.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a whoop.
What?
That was a whoop.
Yeah.
C mode.
Where did you hear that from?
Straight ahead of me, my 12 o'clock.
Is that that?
Maybe not.
Alpha to Bravo, did you just do a quiet whoop?
That's a negative. Over.
I thought I heard a whoop come from your direction. Over.
That's not us. We're all staring at the white light in your direction. Over.
Wow, that's crazy. Are you seeing the white light now? Over. No, we're not.
You're not?
Okay.
We see the white light now.
Yeah.
Over.
So good. Yeah, I didn't think we could see it from anywhere.
What's that?
I thought we might be seeing the K2 because I covered it up. I mean, Eric has to be...
Cover it again. How about now? Over.
Nothing now. Over.
Now, are they, though, when we saw the lights, they were up high down there.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ours?
And there was multiple.
Yes,
Yeah, it was
correct.
more than one.
It was more than one other.
Are you seeing more than one white light? Over.
We only see one white light right now.
That's the K2 meter.
Yeah.
How
I didn't
they
think we
see
could see
more?
it.
We think you're seeing our K2 meters light. Over.
It's bright.
It is. That's why I covered
Copy
it.
that.
K2.
Were you moving the K2 around down there, or was it stationary? Over.
Earlier they walked up, but right now we're stationary.
Yes, we might have seen the K2.
You wanna do a Ohio style, Hal? Okay. I'm gonna have Jacob do an Ohio style Hal in 20 seconds. Over.
Copy, over.
You want me to hold the therm? All right, Jacob's gonna do an Ohio. Cover your ears. That was me who whistled, by the way. Over.
Okay, we heard the whistle, but I've had some movement here in the woods to my right if I'm facing you.
10-4.
Right facing me, puts it behind me. Which is what I've been telling you. That side.
I got your back. Don't worry.
Oh, I know you do. You're over there.
It was doing that when you were walking.
I heard it. I know. I was like, somebody turned that off. But nobody was touching it?
No.
That's weird.
But what's interesting, it turned green. It didn't turn purple.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
Does it turn green at all?
Never.
Really?
Really? Yeah,
It
I saw
was
green. It was green.
It was
never turned green?
never. It's purple. We had another phenomena happen at the bowl when I was there with Eric Mintel that night. My radio, not this one, the other one, started scanning all by itself.
Oh, like...
Yeah, just going through the channels.
150% I was gonna say that kind of happened at PA.
Yeah. That's weird.
But his radio was his radio went out, and then next thing you know,
really?
it went.
Whoa, it's never done that.
Yeah.
And this is
I'm glad someone else knows.
fairly new. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
What? I've been constantly getting the chills.
Yeah. Every now and then I get it.
It is getting later in the night.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Are you still with us over there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm just a fucking comedian, that's all.
Oh, so to my 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't hear that. I'll turn my mics though. Oh! Oh! They clicked to indicate they heard me. Okay. I'm gonna do a timestamp also. That was at 12:53.
Huh? I saw another brick light.
I thought I heard moving. And behind you.
I saw a brick behind you.
So, are you still with us over there? If so, could you let us know? Have you moved on? Is it possible we helped them move on?
Might have been good vibes. Maybe, I don't know. It's possible. I mean, I don't hear anything anymore. I don't really know what happens afterwards, to be honest with you.
Right.
I just hear it in the moment. Well,
It's a flicker.
that shouldn't be going off at all. I mean, we're on... There's no... Isn't there iron belts or anything?
It's been proving to be an interesting night. I would have thought we'd have been
Talking to someone?
helping somebody move on.
Now I just have to figure out how to record this type of stuff for an episode.
The only way to record it's going to end up being either thermal
Or night vision, right? Night vision cameras.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
I didn't press anything.
I have a full spectrum camera too, which uses infrared and ultraviolet. But no matter what, it's about the only way you're going to do it.
Look at this, Brian.
I can see how bright it is.
Oh my gosh.
All the way up. For a little bit, it was all the way up.
It was, and stayed lit.
Yeah.
And right now we got 3 bars.
Could you stop doing that, please? It says why. But just so we know you're here.
So we can ask you questions. This will help us ask you questions if you stop making it go off.
Help us know more how to help you. First I thought that was in that direction, but...
Alright,
yeah.
let me get it. Thank you. Are you getting ready to go?
It only interferes when you key the mic.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm gonna verify that, and definitely seems to be the only time I set it off with the radio. It's not even when they transmit to me, you know what I mean?
It's only when you key the mic.
Yeah. Does anybody want to do a blast block or a knock or anything? Alright. Whose medicine? Whose time is it to take medicine?
I don't have anything going on.
Something's going off right here, dude.
Okay.
It sounds like a beep.
Alarm? Like a watch alarm?
It's a watch. Hey, you know what, Skylar? Your watch might be going off since you were messing with the settings earlier.
Well, that wasn't my watch.
Oh, okay.
No, that was in the bag. I don't know what, but that was in the bag.
Now I'm hearing spooky music.
Are you making the spooky music?
What the hell was that?
I heard it too.
Move those bags away from there. If you don't mind any.
What the heck? I heard that for sure without my headphones on.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Me too.
High-pitched.
Hmm?
High-pitched, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
He's behind you. He's behind Eric.
Yeah.
It sounded like spooky music to me.
It was,
Ooh.
You're going to get that on audio.
Oh, I have it.
100%.
100%.
That's what the...
No, ask,
Alpha to Bravo, did you guys just make a vocalization? Over.
Bravo, yes we did. I radioed you, but we didn't get the answer back. And that was about 4 minutes ago.
10-4. I just wanted to confirm. We heard something that sounded like woo. That was not them.
okay. That was 3.
Copy that. It's interesting. When I keyed the mic this time, it didn't really affect it. I definitely heard it, but it didn't sound like it came from their direction.
No, it sounded like it was behind you.
It sounded like it behind me.
It sounded like off of a TV show.
Right.
Yeah.
Like woo.
You know the X-Files?
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's it. Yeah. That was it. That's what I heard, for sure.
100%.
And that wasn't coming out of the bag.
No, that was coming from the
Holy shit.
There should be nothing in that bag making any noise.
I don't know when it came from that big down there. It was not my smoke.
Is there more than just one of you here?
I mean,
So we had your walkie turning
here, but it
green.
wasn't going to make
We
that
had
beep
his
noise.
alarm go off.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had that.
Strange TV sound. That's
If my
crazy.
kids was in here, they wouldn't be making that beeping noise.
You got your bowl, Brian?
I do.
How about we do a little singing bowl? Is everybody into that?
Yeah.
Skylar, there is nothing in this bag that's going to beep.
I don't know what to tell you.
Is there anything in there?
Here?
Yeah.
No.
That's where it was coming from.
The walkie's off. There's nothing.
Alpha to Bravo, we are going to attempt to do some singing bowl sounds. So if you hear anything, that's just Brian doing the singing bowl. Over.
You gotta be kidding me.
I don't open it now.
I know they're going to hear it. If I can hold it, right?
You like that, huh?
Yep.
Well, it's a higher frequency, right? Like it's a... What are you doing?
Walk, walk.
What are the chances somebody's off in the woods over there making that whistling
Some of
sound?
the places I've worked at, we'll do like a donation.
Pretty slim.
I just do like a 5-minute session, and it just works from here, around the back, down to the neck, and your shoulders and down.
I think we were the best when you did that first howl, and you had that echo.
Oh.
When you did the first howl, you had so much echo.
Oh, I know.
Where did you point? What direction did you go?
The first one I pointed this way.
Straight ahead?
The second one I pointed that way.
Yes.
So you're saying go this way?
Yeah. You gonna do one? Walk a little forward so you're not right by me. You'll blast me out.
I'm wondering if that was just
All right.
something that
Michael's gonna do a howl.
and so, or to all of us.
Okay, listen. Michael's gonna do a howl. I want it quiet afterwards, okay?
Bravo to Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
It's alright with you. We'd like to try to go back to the open spot between the two fences, the clearing, and see response over on that side.
Everybody okay with heading back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To 111.
Yeah. Okay if we head back?
10-4. We're gonna start heading back so you guys can lead the way, and we'll catch up. Over.
Thank you. Copy, sounds good.
All right.
I didn't fully.
I
never get goosebumps.
Never.
I could be out bare chested.
That's funny. Patty must have been reading my mind.
How are you going to feel?
Because I was thinking the same exact thing.
I would love to hear that back.
I'll isolate it.
If somebody was sneaking up to do that, we would have heard them through the woods.
That, and we would have seen them on therm.
That's right. That's true. That is the
Do we have all our gear?
right?
Yes, sir. The X-Files is like...
Maybe the girls up there tonight.
That's right.
How you feeling, Cassandra?
Me? I'm feeling fucking fantastic. How are you feeling?
Awesome. That was crazy, man.
I don't know how I feel about that. I was really annoyed at first. I thought you guys were annoying him.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I just chimed in. He seemed to be responding, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
I never had that. I never had that experience, though.
No?
Never.
It just sounds like it's just a generic, like, Halloween music track or something.
It really did. I thought it was somebody's, like, you know, phone setting or something. That was crazy.
Definitely different than any other expedition.
Oh, yeah.
Some paranormal mixed in.
The bug's spraying my hair. I didn't think that I would. Oh, not.
Whoa.
What?
Just saw like a bright light right there. What did you see? Just saw a bright light.
Yeah, I saw that just a second ago.
Oh, it's a firefly.
It's a firefly?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, no, it looked really bright for a second.
It literally just turned
My
black
bad.
again and then it went back down.
Okay. They got me pretty good for a second.
Oh, that's cool.
Now that I know it's firefly.
I just looked over and it was at the, I guess from the fire.
Yeah, not the first
The firefly's at the peak of its like brightness.
Uh-huh.
Got me for a second.
Well, that's funny, because when we were here that time that we came on...
There's the memorial right there.
Where?
A little further up.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh, they built it on the way up there.
I did not even notice that.
We were coming up on it.
It was good, John.
This is for you. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you can know that we're going to help you out and try and help you move on and try and figure out who your family is.
Is it alright if I turn the white light on?
Oh,
Yeah.
Bag. It's a girl, right?
Yeah.
I would think so. Look at the pink.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's that behind it?
Yeah.
Looks like a pink bag.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's for a female.
It's got butterflies on it.
Yeah, I was picking up a male though.
I was too.
So is it possible there could be another like a male presence here as well?
Certainly.
I think that might be left there because maybe they're associated with you.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another.
Rest in peace.
Where'd you leave her?
Right in front of it.
Okay. I would think so, because that backpack's got butterflies on it.
Yep.
Right. Well, hey, rest in peace and move on to the next realm. There's a beach here. You think? See, if you see tracks, it's good to go like this, because you get the shadow, you know what I mean? So if I find a track in the ground, I'm going to shine my light like this, because you're going to get the shadow of the impression.
Okay.
Look at the ants.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any tracks though.
No.
Nothing.
What is that? What do you see? Yeah, you can see people just what? Looks like something. Dug in the ground a little bit.
Some kind of animal.
What?
Squatch.
Alright. I just saw that this was a beach, so I wanted to check for prints.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's typically where you're going to find them. Yeah.
Did they just knock? I was got a really loud knock in front of us.
In front of us?
Yeah.
I'll check.
That could have been. If that was definitely a knock. If that wasn't them.
Alpha to Bravo, did you just do a knock over?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Bye.
Did you hear a knock over in your direction?
All right.
10-4.
We got some visitors.
It's metallic though. It should have been over by the gate then, right?
Yeah, they heard it. Really loud. It was a freaking like bang.
All right, let's hear. Let's kind of keep down. That's some weird shit going on, huh?
Yeah.
It's not what I'm usually, out to look for, of course,
No.
But that never happened to me, If that's the case, that's kind of unusual. Right. But you know me, I've had some strange shit happen, but I was always flesh and blood, you know what I mean? But since Pennsylvania a few years ago, it's kind of changed my attitude. And in New York, we had some strange shit going on too. Really weird. So, who knows? Right?
And he was right across. Biggest black bear you could possibly think of just ran right across the property.
Well, I don't think you told me that story, man.
Yeah, right around. My dad was like, he was on his last leg. He was going to die, so,
Right.
That could just set our failure. He was sitting in the kitchen table, and outside you could see the patio.
Right.
This bear walked right over the porch.
Huh.
You see something that big. He said it was huge.
Right.
My dad was a retired state trooper.
Huh.
I've never seen anything like that,
Right.
See a bear that big, up close. Unless you went to the zoo.
Yeah. Just meandered across.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any evidence of it in all my years being out here. Not even that, you know what I mean?
We think squatches would, look at it more like, hey, there's less competition with their food.
I agree, yeah. I do agree with that. That's usually the case when there's a high bear population. There's usually less other alpha male, or alpha predators. I don't know. We don't have all the information, of course, but we're trying to gather it. Hey.
Hello.
What's up ahead?
That's Eric. He's slurming the hole.
Okay. Yeah, no, his thing definitely lights it up,
So, did you hear me call when I said we were doing calls? Did you hear me at all?
There was one occasion when I did turn off my radio.
What did I say Eric turned off? Because I'm like, he's not responding, but we've had both their radios.
The reason I did that, though, is because we were using the K2, and when I would key the mic, it would affect.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I turned off mine.
You know what I mean? And so I wanted to. That's why we did that test with you. Hey, are you seeing it now? You know what I mean? So you were obviously seeing the light from the K2, I think. Because I saw more than one.
Yeah. But see, the light is so small. I mean, there's kind of a little bend where we were sitting from you. So that's what I'm thinking.
There was a bend, you're right.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. It was pointing in this direction.
I don't know.
And we wouldn't have seen yours where we were.
You were at the bend, right? Because that's where the clearing was.
Yeah, and I even pulled up these and tried to look to see if I could see yours.
And they couldn't get you.
Brian, scan this bog, please, with the therm. Let's see if you see anything.
I didn't see anything on this one, but his is nice, or yours is nicer, so.
Yeah, no, I'm saying scan it real quick while we're here. And we heard, well, I didn't hear it, I was recording and talking, of course, but Jacob heard a knock come from this direction.
We all heard it too.
Very distinct. Him and I
Tell
stopped
them
at the
about
same
the
time,
whistle.
and we were...
The whistle.
The whistle.
Yeah, whistle.
Which whistle?
Yeah, weird.
Oh my God! I didn't think it was. That was like a scary, spooky, like movie tune.
Okay, so when you asked me if we whistled, just before you asked, I said to these guys, I feel like I'm hearing somebody talking.
That's the other Eric over there.
Coming over.
Oh my God! It was like the X-Files.
And I said, I hear somebody talking, and then you chimed in. Are you guys whistling? I'm like, no, but I'm hearing
it was
talking.
like a creepy whistle.
It was weird because in Brian's bag, we heard like what sounded like a watch alarm going off. And after Skylar, tried to find what that was, that's when we heard this strange, and I'm listening to this through my headphones. I'm going,
What the fuck?
I'm going, what the hell do you have in your bag? Because I can't tell the direction.
That, your walkie turned green and started...
she saw my walkie turn green. My walkie is purple.
Right, so as we're standing here listening, the frogs went off, did their three things, and on this radio did the same exact sound. That was bizarre.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is some weird shit going on here.
I say that alarm going off, there's nothing in my bag.
And my watch wasn't going off, and there's nothing in my bag.
The only thing that was in my bag that would have come close to doing anything was the whistle that you would have had
was
manually
going all red.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, me and
here, and my battery on my
it
drained out.
Yeah.
Drained out.
Oh my God, I was all tingly. I had this cold going down. My legs were like pins and needles. The hairs on my arm were standing up, and I felt like overwhelmed with emotion because we were having this conversation with this entity. I think trying to help him get off this realm. Right?
Did you guys see the memorial?
Did you see the memorial? We did. I didn't see it going in, so I had no idea this was going on.
So Sarah and Skylar both felt it before they even.
My God!
What the hell? Like I almost.
She was like
I went like, what the hell is over there? Like, I did that.
We
and
stopped
then
on
they
the way out.
Turned and there was this.
Leave a trinket.
Sorry, did I?
So did you hear
Oh my God!
The truck?
Yes.
It was a very loud.
Yeah,
There was three distinct sounds, a brake, and three distinct sounds.
It was like an air brake, Jacob had said.
That's what we were wondering, if that was air brake, brake, something. If it wasn't, that was perfect timing to make a call where that truck was going.
And you heard me do those series of calls, right?
Yes.
I figured I got to that clearing, and that reminded me of North Jersey. I'm like, I gotta go for it. You know what I mean? So I just went off I did all my valves. Okay. So we're good. Want to head on? Let's go to the Grand Canyon.
All right.
Oh wow! I'm glad that they are collaborating some of the things that we heard, and
yeah, because I heard the two knocks after that really large that tape.
Yeah.
I wish I had heard it. No, I didn't.
Oh my God!
That was freaking loud.
That was crazy. I'm so glad we weren't walking right by that soffit. You know what I mean, with the dam. Or we would have never heard that.
Yeah. Right.
Timing is everything in this business.
It is.
So that was pretty cool, right, Heather?
Definitely, really cool.
I mean, not our normal, type stuff we experience on an expedition, but I have to say that it was a very paranormal evening, and it was pretty cool to have some attendees that had some gifts as far as clairvoyance and being sensitives, right? We had Sarah and Skylar and even Brian, right? Patty's team was having paranormal activity. I kept seeing lights down the trail from us, white lights going across the trail and flickering. And at first, we were thinking it was their K2 meter down at the trail, but they were around the bend.
Right.
So, I don't know. It's again, I had this wave of emotion. Others had it as well, of sorrow and sadness. My hair standing up on my arms, right? You were saying?
Yeah, and the next day, like he was talking about it, and his hairs were starting to stand up again.
Yeah, and I had a cold streak going down my body. My legs were like tingling and like pins and needles, and it was pretty intense, I have to say. And hey, I don't know. We had some like an alarm sound coming out of what I thought was Skylar's bag. He insisted there was nothing in there that could have done it. And then we had this sound come from behind me. It was like a movie, spooky kind of tune, like, 3 times. And then, I don't know if anybody else picked it up in the audio. And I stepped on it, of course, but I heard it a 4th time when I was editing. So, hey, I don't know what the hell makes it sound like that.
I mean, it could have been somebody had some piece of gear, and the energy around it somehow made it.
Well, Brian had that singing. I think it happened after he did the singing bowl, and that's a higher frequency.
Right.
That possibly could have had something to do with it, right?
Because it's all energy,
yeah,
right, and frequencies and things. I can't begin to explain it.
It's out of my
wheelhouse.
Thank you. It's out of my wheelhouse. Yeah, that's definitely out of my wheelhouse. But hey, I was with people who had more experience in that matter, so that was helpful, and I got to learn a little bit. Brian even said, "Hey, Eric, you're what do you say?
You're opening up.
You're opening up." Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what he said. So yeah, Art and Jacob and I were out last night, and we kind of, kept it real chill. Didn't do a lot of provocations. Left Art back at base camp that we set up by the 1-lane bridge, and Jacob and I took a hike down the road and then to the left to parallel the Cedar Swamp, where some of this activity has been going on. We found a couple of great locations to remote camp.
Nice.
I mean, we could truck camp back there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's been other people who have had some strange experiences back there. I was hoping that I'll be able to have an opportunity to interview her as well, where she saw a Bigfoot trying to get into the cab of the bed of their truck, and all she saw was the chest and torso that looked like a bodybuilder.
No way.
Yeah. And she turned on the light bar on the top of the cab, right? Thinking it was one of the other people trying to get in for something, and it lit up and it tore off, and she screamed bloody murder and woke everybody else up. And
why doesn't it like that happen to us? Like, how come we don't get out of our tent and see like giant hairy ape man standing there? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. I guess it can.
I feel left out personally.
Got to keep going out, But yeah, things like that are the kind of things you're going to hear on season 4. So keep squatching, and we're going to keep getting out there and looking for this elusive creature. I don't know. There's just a lot going on. So we're going to get out this weekend and enjoy some time out into the forest. And Heather and I are just going to go solo camping. And it's actually in a spot where I have an idea for a potential inaugural Squatch Talks podcast expedition.
Yeah.
So we're going to check it out and see what kind of activity we get, right?
Yeah, definitely. And we'll
report
report
some activity. And then we're going to go to the ruins and check that out, maybe in the lake. Who knows? There's all kinds of things that can happen. So hopefully you're going to get out there and enjoy nature as well.
And everybody have a safe and happy and squashy 4th of July weekend.
Hey, indeed. Oh, and one last thing, of course, if anybody has any thing they'd like to ask us, we can reach out to us where?
Squatch Talks Podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah, be quicker than that.
I know.
Right,
Not Nathan.
So, or if you have a report you'd like to submit, you can submit it at
nasbro.net.
Hey. So yeah, don't forget to show some love and go see our friends at the Yeti Lair at yetibars.net. And those guys are doing a great job for us. They have not only the Squatch Talks podcast bars, but now they have body wash and deodorants and other things like that. Go to yetibars.net and use code STP10 at checkout. And how much do they have to spend to get free shipping?
$75.
Pretty sure that's what it is. So, hey. And where else can they get some Squatch Talks gear, Heather?
Teesprings.
Teesprings.
We have really cool stuff out there right now.
There's some cool designs on there and get some neat swag. So, hey, we appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like and share and
subscribe.
And thank you for your support. And
thanks for squatching.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Squatch Talks Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and give us a like. And stay tuned for more exciting stories on Squatch Talks.